There are definitely wonderful, legitimate, beautiful, small publishing houses out there. But I just always caution everyone, do your due diligence and take a look at everything. And if you have questions, reach out to other authors in the community to talk about the different options.
I remember you telling me that like when I was earlier on in my book ghostwriting and coaching process about the issue with the hybrid presses. And so I went in and I did a deep dive and I found a bunch of ones that are like highly respected across multiple platforms, and did the research and did deep dive into them because I was afraid that I was going to have a client that got taken by one because I didn't have anyone to refer them to. And so, fun fact, Mel Robbins is actually a hybrid press published author. She is she's worked a lot with hybrid presses. I don't know all her books are, but I do know that a good chunk of them have been through hybrid publishers and stuff. So it's like, also when you find a good one, like you can also like have a pretty, solid standing. Like you can make a big splash, when you do that. But it's so hard to navigate because there's so many, like there's just so many, and that's just scratching the surface of it.
There's so much out there, and fortunately for me, this connection I have, the reason I found out about Mood and Glade is because a philanthropist, well, she's a philanthropist, but a former donor to my nonprofit started the publishing company. So I knew
Wonderful.
the person who started it and the person who took it over from. I also like Jeff's book because he has so many reputable people in there that, he lists in terms of agents and publishers. But one of the things I did realize and that I would caution people to look out for is anytime you see a 1-800 number, that's a pretty good sign that they are, I was like, oh, this one looks really good. And I'm like, wait, they've got offices in this city, in this city, in this city. And then it started to look like this big, like kind of marketing scam thing, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those,
Another book, in the description, the one that you love, and we'll also, the writer's market. It's one that I believe Rachel told me about a while ago, and another person that I spoke to, like in order to like find the ones that are legitimate in traditional and independent, but the hybrid is where it's tough. A lot of people are like saying, I have to do all marketing. You're not going to give me a big advance. It's going to be a nightmare just to even get picked up. Like, why don't I just opt for self-publishing?